series of monthly discussions, which we at the Pokja Ecology of the Netherlands Indonesia Muslim Christian Netherlands Indonesia Consortium for Muslim Christian Relations. And we in our discussion we want to make it make this monthly discussion as light discussion, not light in the sense of the topic. I think most of the topic will be heavy topics, but yeah, a short conversation, and even if we don't have many people, we'll continue this every month, and yeah, at most 1 hour. If we don't need 1 hour, probably only 40 minutes, 45 minutes, that's also okay. So, but the main thing is that we want to make this regular, a regular forum to share findings, activities of the members of the Pokja who come from very different backgrounds. So for the time being, we have agreed to also have, for example, Pak Zakaria Ngilo from Oase Intim. I think he will be speaking in December, and then Franz Weisen and Afnan in the coming months, and we will we will announce that. But again, we don't care much. Well, if there are more people, that would be good, but we don't depend on the numbers of the people. We will do this regardless of how many people, but make it regular. I think regular is very important, and eventually or gradually, I think if we succeed to make it regular, then we'll get something after a few months. And if any of you wants to you have anything to share, you can propose to us. We'll try to schedule you. Okay, so that's the general introduction of this first forum, and I will let Zaima to take the floor and do your presentation. We don't have an agreement like how long you will speak, but I think probably 20 or at most 30 minutes maybe, and then we'll have discussion. And if you want to share your slides, I think you should be able to do it. Oh yeah, probably I should introduce Mbak Zaima quickly. So Mbak Zaima is now a student at Radboud University, Nijmegen, but she's also lecturer at IAIN Kudus, and the topic for today's discussion is actually the topic of her dissertation. So I'm sure there's enough empirical research which ground the presentation today. So Mbak Zaima, please, the time is yours. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the time for me to share my research. Before I start, I need to share my, wait, no, this one, stop sharing, yeah. Okay. Before I start, I would like to say hello to some of my colleagues from IAIN Kudus. I'm very happy that they can join this discussion today. Hopefully that for the next discussion also more people come, although we don't really need a lot of people come. But if there are a lot of people come, it will be good. Today, I would like to share my research about Kartini Kendeng movement and the dialogue between ecofeminism and eco-Islam. The location where I do my research is in the North Kendeng Mountain. The location of the North Kendeng Mountain is in north part of Java from Kudus, Pati, Rembang, and actually the North Kendeng Mountain stretch until East Java or even Madura.
Zaimah, sorry to interrupt. Probably it's good if you can make it full screen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so this is the location where I do the research. The brown color here is the location of the North Kendeng Mountain. Previously, there is cement mining in Kabupaten Tuban, but now the government also give permits to some cement mining, cement plant in Blora, Rembang, Pati, and Purwodadi. We can see here there are a lot of cement mining activities in some cities. And what I found in both Pati and Rembang that people reject or resist the cement mining, and women play important role in this resistance. So there is a group of people who reject cement mining. They have an organization, GMPPK, Jaringan Masyarakat Kendeng, yang peduli Kendeng. And then from this GMPPK, there is an environmental movement where women play important roles. So the background of my research is Kartini Kendeng movement and cement mining in Pati and Rembang from 2014. Both in Pati and Rembang, cement mining come to this area, but the local people try to reject. And in 2016, the women who are involved in this movement, they do the demonstration not only in Pati and Rembang and Semarang, but also in Presidential Palace. And one moment where it is very known by Indonesian people and also by international people, when those women, actually not only women, but women are the main figures here, they do the demonstration in front of Presidential Palace, and one of them died. Although she died because of heart attack, but for the people who are involved in this movement, Patmi, the name of the lady who passed away, for the people who are involved in this movement, Patmi is hero. She is a symbol of the they fighting against cement minings, against industrialism, against developmentalism. And this movement bridged two traditions, sedulur sikap and Muslim. People both in Rembang and Pati, it is the Muslim who are majority, but there are also some people who are part of sedulur sikap, the indigenous community there, and they are, although they are very small, the minority in number, but they spirits and also they worldview influence the majority, the Muslim, especially they worldviews that relate to relationship between God, human, and nature. One symbol of the unity between two community between Muslim and sedulur sikap is the poem of Ibu Bumi. So they have a poem, Javanese poem. For sedulur sikap, this poem is kind of prayer. And then because they introduced this poem, this prayer to Muslim community, so they try to negotiate to make this poem also acceptable among Muslims. So they add shahada in the poem. So this poem now become like a symbol of the convergence, the dialogue between sedulur sikap and Muslim community. The poem is the poem of Ibu Bumi. I can try to read it. Ibu Bumi wis maringi, Ibu Bumi dilarani, Ibu Bumi kang ngadili, asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. This poem is read by those people during their demonstration action, and also for Muslim community, they read this poem when they are waiting for the prayer after the adhan, before the imam start the prayer. There is not almost the people in the mosque in the area read this poem, but in one langgar musola, small mosque, there is langgar Yupatmi. It's called langgar Yupatmi to commemorate the death of Yupatmi. So they built a langgar or musola, and the people in this area, before they start praying, especially during subuh in the morning, Maghrib and Isha, they read this prayer. Ibu Bumi wis maringi, Ibu Bumi dilarani, Ibu Bumi kang ngadili, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. They read this prayer. They read this poem, kind of prayer, before they start the prayers. Yeah, this is the picture of a demonstration of those people from Rembang and Pati in 2016 in front of Presidential Palace when Yupatmi passed away. Yeah, theoretical framework. According to eco-feminism, environmental issues is women issues. So women voices, women experiences, and involvement in environmental movement is important. This is because although it is debatable within ecofeminism itself that we cannot deny that social construction put women very close to nature. We can see in our daily life, for example, that women who are responsible to prepare everything, prepare water for the whole family. They have to do domestic works and etc. So they close relationship between women and nature is very visible in our life. And also we can see in human history that human put their position very close to femininity. For example, that they have female deities, and also in traditional history that female shamans, they have a role in any society when they have problem like in health or in any environmental issues. Female shamans play important role to communicate with the deities to solve as kind of negotiation with the deities to solve the problem they faces. They also consider nature as living beings. This is what we found in human history. However, the introduction to modernity brings about dualism, male, female, man and nature, subject and object, that put women and nature as object, as a woman and nature are the same, while men are male and woman and nature are object. So women, their position is in the same position as nature, as object. From this situation, ecofeminism tried to introduce new kind of perspective that all humankind are equal, regardless their background in gender, in color, in religion, and etc. Because human are the same, and also nature are living beings that we have to respect. From the side of religion, there is critics from Lin White Jr. He said that religion plays a role in environmental disasters because of the concept of stewardship or anthropocentrism. So it is cited in religious canonical source that human, they have power to do anything to nature to meet their needs for their better life. According to Syed Hussein Nasr, Islam also, this critic also pointed to Islam, because Islam also have that kind of concept, I mean stewardship. But he criticized that we have to change the perspective of stewardship that we have in Islam to a new perspective that more friendly to ecological issues. And according to Tucker and Grimm, it is important to do dialogue between religion and ecological sciences to build up a mutual recognition in which religion shapes human attitudes. Yeah, because religion shapes human attitude, so it is important that religion do the dialogue with ecological issues. So it will bring up new perspective in religion regarding ecological issues. The objective and method of my research to see the dialogue between ecofeminism and eco-Islam that comes up from in Kartini Kendeng movement, especially the perspective on God, human, and nature, and the ecological ethics image in the movement. I used critical discourse analysis developed by Norman Fairclough. He said that there is dialectical relationship between discourse and social structure. There are 3 levels. I think we can skip this. Okay. What I found after doing my research in 2019 until 2021, the dialogue between ecofeminism and eco-Islam in Kartini Kendeng movement. The first one is in perspective on God, human, and nature relationship. For sedulur sikap, they perceive that God, human, and nature is one. The 3 are unity. What we find in our data, the one of Kartini Kendeng, KK1, who came, Kartini Kendeng, female Kartini who came from Sedulur Sikap tradition, she said that the 3, God, human, and nature is one. So the 3 must work together to face this problem in the North Kendeng Mountain. But what I found that there is inconsistency when she said the 3. Who are the 3? Are there God, human, and nature, or they are spiritual beings. I mean the spirits of their ancestors, or they believe that nature also have power, so human can work together with nature. Sometimes he said that God, human, and nature are one, that and they have to work together to face the problem. But sometimes she said that those who dwell in Kendeng, the spirits who dwell in Kendeng, in the mountain, in the stones, in everything, in the plants, those who dwell in Kendeng must work together with us, with human being, to face this problem. So based on this, we can go back to the history that sedulur sikap is influenced by Javanese tradition, and Javanese tradition is also influenced by dynamism. They still believe that there is power and reside in nature. The second perspective is, I call it Tawhidic stewardship. Yeah, it is within Muslim community. We understand that we have a stewardship concept in Islam, but this concept mostly spirited from the spirit of Tawhid. What I mean by Tawhid here, we have to back to the concept of Tawhid, the oneness of God, and all God creatures are equal. So when we understand stewardship in Tawhidic perspective, we also have to relate the stewardship in Tawhidic perspective. We are steward, but also we have to consider that all God's creatures are equal, and all God creatures are alive. All of them glorify God in their own ways, although we don't understand how they glorify God. So this concept developed among Muslim community. Although they are influenced by the concept of Ibu Bumi introduced by sedulur sikap, they still say that we are, as Muslim, we have a responsibility to look after nature and etc. A human are steward of God. We have to do this and that to nature and etc. So there is a new direction of stewardship that previously in Islam was understood by a majority of Muslim, that human can do anything, especially the concept of taskhir. In taskhir mean that Allah already subjugate everything in this cosmos for a human being. It is understood previously, especially in traditional Muslim thoughts, in some kitab tafsir. I saw that a lot of mufassirin, those who try to understand the Quranic verses regarding the taskhir, they say that God give power for human to do everything to nature for their benefit. But from this movement, we see that there is new direction in understanding stewardship. This is not a power that it doesn't mean that human has power, has they have right to do anything for their benefit, but it means that we have responsibility. We have to do something to nature to keep it sustainable. And the third perspective is nature. Nature is above human. So they put nature above human. This perspective developed among Muslim who convert to agama Adam. Agama Adam is religion of sedulur sikap. So there are about 2% who convert from Islam to agama Adam by marriage. Also, agama Adam is not a religion of dakwah. I mean that they embrace this religion because they were born as sedulur sikap or by marriage. So there are 2% who convert to agama Adam because of marriage with these two male. They marry female from sedulur sikap. Those who convert to agama Adam based on my analysis, I refer to Fireclaw. He said that when there is a new perspective, people will find a dilemma. This is kind of hegemonic struggle people face, and they try to adapt, to negotiate, and then they will come to a new perspective. So what I found in this perspective, that those who convert or very much influenced by sedulur sikap, there is one Kartini Kendeng that is influenced by sedulur sikap. So there are two people convert to agama Adam and one person very much influenced by sedulur sikap. All of them say that nature is above human. So they face dilemma. Previously, as Muslim, they understand the concept of stewardship, that human, they have responsibility and etc. And then they have new perspective from sedulur sikap that God, human, and nature is one as unity. It seems that they cannot reach that kind of perspective on which sedulur sikap believe, but they also cannot accept the perspective of stewardship that they understand previously in Islamic tradition. So what they do is switching. They switch, that they put nature above human. So this is the three perspective developed among Kartini Kendeng, among Muslim and sedulur sikap, and those who are influenced by sedulur sikap. There are three perspectives. In terms of ecological ethics, ecofeminism helps to disclose Islamic ecological ethics, which come up in this movement. Actually, what I will talk later is there in Islamic teaching, but a lot of people ignore maybe, or some of them also don't understand about this concept. The first ecological ethic is al-ard al-um. I call it al-ard al-um. Actually, this is the translation of Mother Earth. Why I put the ethic in in Arabic language? Because I refer to one hadith reported by Tabrani. There is a hadith that explicitly mentioned that we have to please look after the earth because it is your mother. So hafidu alal ardi fa innaha ummukum. So there is the word ard and in Islamic teaching, in hadith, the hadith of the Prophet, using Arabic language from the perspective of Fireclaw critical discourse analysis, because a language is part of society. There is a hope. Me myself, I hope that by introducing this a kind of ecological ethic in Arabic language, it will help Muslim to understand ecological ethic that actually we have in Islam, but based on our research, we understand this with the help of Kartini Kendeng movement. This is because Arabic language is very close to Muslim. As Muslim, we pray, we daily prayers in Arabic and etc. Although maybe a lot of us don't understand Arabic language, but Arabic language is very close to Muslim community. The second is tarobut. Tarobut is human and nature in interdependence. This is based on the understanding that all God's creatures are alive and glorify Him. So disturbing or destroying nature mean disturbing or destroying those who glorify Allah, and it is sinful deed. Nowadays, people understand that when they don't do 5 prayers, for example, they feel it is sinful. They feel that I didn't do prayer, so it is sinful. But they never feel it is sinful deed when they destroy nature. In Islam, we find that there is a close relationship. A lot of hadiths and a lot of Quranic verses explain a close relationship between human and nature, between human and God, between human and their fellow human. So this understanding interrelationship between human and nature is very much forgotten or ignored, and a lot of Muslim, they concern about their relationship with God and their relationship with their fellow human, and they forget their relationship with their fellow other creatures, namely the nature. And also from the perspective of ecofeminism, Kartini Kendeng movement helps Indonesian Muslims who reject ecofeminism to understand that ecofeminism is not against Islamic teaching. Sorry. Because the word feminism itself is considered by a lot of Muslim in Indonesia as Western term, and they say that it is not relevant to Islam. Ecofeminism also find this kind of rejection because it contains feminism and etc. So what we found in this research that ecofeminism itself help us Muslim to understand our internal teaching in Islamic in Islam. So ecofeminism is not against Islamic teaching. And the second, romanticism, human nature close relationship, although it is debatable within ecofeminism itself, but it is recognized by Islam. Islam recognizes close relationship between human and nature. As a conclusion, I put here in the image here, we found that from the ecological crisis, there emerge ecology, theology, and feminism, and after that, there comes up eco-theology and ecofeminism, and we find the dialogue between eco-Islam and ecofeminism in Kartini Kendeng movement. Perhaps we can say what we found is Islamic ecofeminism. I think that all, Pak Zain, what I can share. I hope that we can continue with discussion. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Zaima, for your very interesting presentation. Sorry. So now we're open for discussion, questions and answers, comments, etc. I myself, I have already some notes, but I'd like to let others to yeah, raise questions if you have any questions, whether it's in English, Dutch, or Indonesian. Well, yeah, well, probably waiting. I'd like to probably I'll post my own questions. Um, so when I think I missed. I mean, your explanation about the methodology is very quick about CDA. But I was wondering, it seems like you have two sources. That is, when you speak about the perspectives of Sedulur Sikap and Islamic perspectives, you got them from interviews, but also from other sources, because you also refer to tafsir, to hadith and others. That's one thing. And then just quickly, when you mentioned Tauhidic, Tauhidic, yeah, Tauhidic perspective or something, that immediately reminded me of Amina Wadud, who always speaks about Tauhidic paradigm. I don't know whether you also refer to her or not. I have one other questions, but probably later. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pak Zainal. Yeah, to gain my data, I do the interviews as mine data sources. But doing analysis, critical discourse analysis, I also refer to some sources, especially that relate to a belief is in Islam and also in Sedulur Sikap. Because they also have they like holy book. I refer to some of them, although this holy book is also debatable. I mean, within Sedulur Sikap themselves, they say that the name of the holy book is different. What I found in some interviews, they refer to one holy book, but in other research, I found they refer to other holy book. So me myself, it is a bit difficult to look at the holy book that referred by Sedulur Sikap during my research. But then to help my data analysis, I refer to the holy book, the holy book that cited by previous researchers. In Islam, I also refer to some books that I need to do my analysis. And for the second question, Tauhidic stewardship, yeah, I just read, frankly speaking, I just read the book of Amina Wadud. When the term Tauhidic stewardship come up in my mind, I don't refer to any previous researchers. But then I try to read again and again, and because this is now I'm in the last level of my chapter 5 conclusion. I read a book of her, and then I would like to connect what I refer as Tauhidic stewardship and the perspective that introduced by Amina Wadud. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and do you say, I mean, does it help? I mean,
Yeah. Because what I found in my research, it is based on the data I found. But then Amina Wadud perspective helped me in theoretical framework that it strengthened what I found in this research.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I saw Mas Irfan raise your hand earlier. Do you still want to ask your? Okay, please, Mas Irfan.
Okay, Mas Zain, I'm sorry, I'm in my wife's home. Okay, Mbak Zain ya. I'm introduce my name. I am Irfan. I'm student Pak Zain. I am also lecturer in PTKI and I'm lecturer in UIN Surakarta, Mbak. Okay, what I will ask about the relation between music to Islam. Yeah, that you have said that in your presentation there is two men, if I'm not mistaken, embrace to Sabilusikap. It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you mentioned about the what adaptation and also negotiation. I will ask about the relationship between Sabilusikap and Islam and Sabilusikap that you have said. This yeah, relation from adaptation to negotiation. What I will ask, what kind of relation between this Islam and Yosikar in terms of what ecology awareness? That we say that yes, in Islam there is some resource about ecological awareness. Also, in seluruh sikap that we say, agama Adam is placed nature above the human or gross man. That I will ask, it's kind of such justification. I, even I'm out or embrace to agama Adam, but I also get this perspective of about ecology awareness from this my new religion, Agama Adam, that I maybe not get from my previous religion, Islam. That again, which I ask is just to justify their engagement to Agama Adam with concern for ecology or just uh what gimmick or what just to okay this is I invest in you but I get a new one the new thing that I can preserve my mission. Can you take my point back then?
In progress.
Yeah.
Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Molly. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Pak Irfan. Yeah. I forgot one thing that the negotiation is not only found by Muslim community but also by sedulur sikap themselves, because those who are involved in Kartini Kendeng movement, not all sedulur sikap. Yeah, sedulur sikap they location not only in Pati and Rembang but also in Blora, and they are in one community. But only those who are in Pati especially, and some of them who are in Rembang who are involved in this movement. For other sedulur sikap who are not involved in this movement, this kind of movement also it is not sikap. It is not sikap because when they read the dua, the poem of Ibu Bumi, sedulur sikap also say asyhadu alla ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna muhammadar rasulullah. So in our perspective, that any people who say the shahada, they become Muslim. But when I ask them, the sedulur sikap, what do you say about yourself that you already say asyhadu alla ilaha illallah, etc. He said no. Yeah, a lot of people from within sedulur sikap say that this is not sedulur sikap, not pure sedulur sikap, because there is a new thing that comes to this movement. But I myself cite my interviewee, I say that you can prove, is my belief to agama Adam change or not? Just white, and you see that I'm not changed. So I am still sedulur sikap. So this kind of conflict and negotiation also happen within sedulur sikap themselves. relate to your question that those who say those who convert to sedulur sikap to agama Adam from Muslim community, or oneself not convert, but she is very influenced by sedulur sikap, so she changed her attire. So previously he wear hijab like me, but after the movement, yeah, she wear hijab like me, but after the movement she put off the hijab and wear sedulur sikap outfit, the jari and also the black blouse. Yeah, they are very influenced by sedulur sikap. When I say that those people facing dilemma, there is dilemma, and they try to negotiate between the previous perspective and the new perspective, I refer to the theory developed by Norman Fairclough in critical discourse analysis, based on the data, based on the text. When they say this and that, it referred to the cognitive. It is unconsciously. We are people, we are human when we talk, when we use a certain word, when we use certain kind of language, actually we position ourselves when using that kind of language. For example, when we are talking in academic forums, of course, we choose academic language. When we talk in warung, in toko, etc., we choose like general language. So when we, according to Fairclough, people tend to show their position, their cognitive, when they choose their languages. So based on the data I found, when they say kita tidak butuh, alam tidak butuh kita, tapi kita yang butuh alam, maka alam itu di atas manusia posisinya. So they put the position because previously they understand that human as steward and nature are under human. They just switch. Mereka hanya merubah. And this depicts that they still cannot come to the level that sedulur sikap perceive. Sedulur sikap say God, human, and nature are one. Mereka belum sampai ke sana because it is influenced by their previous perspective as Muslim. God is above everything. So we are not unity. That's why they just switch. They don't put God, human, and nature as one, but they also don't want to put human above nature. So they put human nature above human. So this is what I found in my research. Hopefully my answer helped to help your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mbak Zaima. There's another hand raised by FH. I don't know. Oh, FH.
It's me, Pak Zen.
Yeah, I thought it's Franz Heisen. Fatima Hussein, please.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bu Irma,
I
for
have a
coming.
quick question, Mbak Zaim. Thank you very much for the interesting presentation. Yeah, I had the opportunity about a month ago to visit Pati, to go to see Mbak Gun with Mbak Ida.
Yeah.
And we had like very interesting discussion, and you know, like we also on the way to Pati, to Kendeng, we also saw the damage that has been done to the nature. But it's very interesting that on our way back, we visit, actually it's our friend's father, whom we didn't really know before who he was, but maybe you have heard his name. His name is Anis
Anis Soleh Ba'asin.
Yeah, Ani Soleh Ba'asin.
Habib, Habib.
Yeah, he wrote a book, I think, with his son.
Yeah.
So maybe you have also read
Yeah.
that. But I mean, like listening to the presentation, it seems to me, maybe I missed some points, but it seems to me that you kind of agree with what this Kartini Kendeng did and still do now. Like, I mean, like you kind of taking things for granted that this is what happened in the field and this is what they try to do to protest against, etc., etc. Whereas we listen, at least from this other source, that there are actually also different opinions against this what is happening in Kendeng first. For example, the argument that has been put forward by Anis Soleh Ba'asin that actually these are all orchestrated. Like what they do, that's not actually what it actually is happening, and even in reality, there are also different opinions among the community of Sedulur Sikap. So my question is whether you actually also putting that into your discussion. I mean, like not only taking side in a way to what has been said and what has been attempted by this Kartini Kendeng, but on the other hand, also looking at different opinions, and also there are some movies, I think, on this showing also different opinions, different narratives. Which I think will be very interesting if you look also from if you analyze from critical discourse analysis. So yeah, I'm just wondering whether you also take this into account in your dissertation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Bu Fatima. A very interesting question. Yeah, I write about the conflict among Muslim themselves and also among Sedulur Sikap themselves in a background. So actually Muslim is not in one voice, and also Sedulur Sikap also is not in one voice regarding cement mining. So there are two group, pro group and the contra group. The pro group, they are agree with cement mining. The tolak group, the tolak group are those who are involved in Kartini Kendeng movement. But this is the limitedness of my research. I didn't do the interview with the pro group, with those who support cement mining for some reason. Especially this is to keep those who my interviewee from Sedulur Sikap and from Kartini Kendeng movement, because if I interview with the other sides, they will feel that it seems that it seems that I buy from them the data and etc. So I feel that kind of rejection from them. So and also based on the instruction of my second supervisor, Ibu Dewi Chandraningrum, she advised me to focus on those who are involved in Kartini Kendeng movement. So I don't go beyond those who are pro to cement mining. This is the first one. And the second thing, that maybe this movement is orchestrated and etc. Yeah, this is the voices from Muslim community themselves, not only from Habib Anis Soleh Ba'asin, but also from some religious Muslim religious leaders in Rembang and Pati. When I ask them about this movement, they say, oh, this movement now is very much going to nyamin. I mean, this they make this movement like elaborate as Sedulur Sikap movement. They put the role of Muslim behind. But when I asked him, one of the interviewee, okay, if you say that this movement become Sedulur Sikap movement, can you please show me, because I'm doing research, that religious leader, Muslim religious leader, also do the same thing to defend the North Kendeng Mountain? Yeah, I cannot gain answer from him, but it is kind of what apologize answer. Yeah, because we are in Rembang, in Pati, we have like santri tradition. When those kiai who are in a higher level from us say that, say this, so we cannot say the different thing. Yeah, that's what I found, the conflict in within Muslim community themselves. So for this reason, I just focus on Kartini Kendeng movement, especially for those who are involved in the movement and against the cement mining. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mbak.
Yeah, okay. This is now 3 minutes past 4. So I think we should close it. Thank you very much. And I think this is a successful first forum, and I hope we will see it. I mean, next, don't forget, next month on Monday at 3 p.m. We will have similar forum. But before I close, just a few seconds, I want to show you a very interesting, there will be a musical, if you can see it now, in Jakarta on the Kartini Kendeng. That will be next week, actually this weekend. So it's a musical performed by, I don't know who, Jakarta Moving. And if you...
It's not showing up yet, Pasen.
Oh, it doesn't show? Okay, just quickly, I'll try. You still don't see it?
Still don't see it.
Well, okay then. I'll give you the link if you're interested. So this is a musical. Oh, okay. That's because I was not a co-host. Okay, I'll try again now. Still, it says your screen sharing is paused. I don't know why. Okay, I'll give you the link now. If you're interested, you can see it. So it's well, I'm not promoting it, but it's just interesting to see it. And there's also, you can search in YouTube the trailer, 1-minute trailer of this musical. So again, thank you very much, Mbak Zaima, and thank you very much, everyone, in this forum. You have made this forum alive, energetic, and I hope this also helps Mbak Zaima to prepare for finalizing her dissertation and then defense. Good luck, Mbak Zaima.
Thank
Thank
you
you very much,
Ferdinand.
everyone,
Yeah.
and see you again next month. Bye-bye.
Yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.